Gotten to know this rivalry a little bit more. How much more does it mean to you now than when you first came to Purdue, when maybe you didn't know all that much about it?
It's a huge competition, and kind of developed that kind of hatred for the other team. Not for the players, but obviously for the university, and it means a lot. And you put a lot of effort and energy into practice leading up to it, and you just got to come in with your best shot. I mean, you're about to be on the road, one of the toughest environments to play in the Big Ten, and you're going to have to bring your A game.
Do you and Biggie look forward to going against the Thomas Bryant?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a really talented player, obviously, and after watching film, he's definitely improved a lot from last year. So, but so have we. So we're definitely looking to step it up a little and guard him and force him to guard us.
You like that challenge, though.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what you play ball for, right?
Absolutely. You do come to big schools like this and play against excellent players to prove yourself that you're a great player too, and you came here for a reason, to be able to guard people like him and score against people like him.
Just what specifically makes him tough?
He's very versatile, very mobile, big. He can run the floor well, can shoot threes. I think he's made 7 threes in conference season. He's got a good 15-footer. He can drive the ball, handle the ball a little bit more, and he's just mobile. So, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Does winning some games on the road recently give this team any more confidence going into the league?
Absolutely. Road wins are always like gold going into conference season, and in March, they obviously look at road wins as a major plus. But yeah, so far the road wins that we have now are definitely building our confidence, and taking that in IU is going to be a major thing.
Isaac, what's led you getting so much better at the foul line from your freshman year?
Just practice, repetition, working with Coach Greg Gary. He's helped me out a lot on just shooting routine and some of the things that I do. Just kind of took some of the rough edges out, and I don't know what my percentage is now, but it's definitely a whole lot better than freshman year. So.
Do you look forward to going to the line now? Is it one of those deals where you look forward to it now, maybe you didn't when you were a freshman?
Yeah, it was definitely something I was scared of as a freshman. Just having that intense pressure from the fans and everybody booing you and all that stuff, and then utter silence at home. So it was kind of intimidating at first, and obviously I had a lot of things to work on in the shot. But as you go throughout your career, you should improve, and that's one of the things that I made major improvements in and striving for to still improve in now.
Did the Maryland crowd get to you on Saturday?
No, not really. I didn't really notice it. I didn't really notice what they were saying until after the game when I saw all these videos and stuff people were showing me. So, yeah.
What was the last half a second like for you?
Oh, I knew that question was coming. Well, first of all, I thought that he had tipped the ball, and I thought that the clock had run out, and the crowd was really loud, so I couldn't hear the clock go off. And I waited a second, and then I pawned it, and I was just so happy that we had won. And then it wasn't over, and that was I can't even describe the feelings that went through my body then, and just mind and the thoughts. It was overwhelming. I was just like, oh my gosh, what have I done? If they win this game, this is literally all my fault. You can't even remotely put this on someone else. So, it was really tough, but I guarantee you that will never happen again.
Those thoughts go back to the technical foul too?
Well, yeah, I would say so. I was really frustrated with some of the calls. Not against just me, but against the whole team. They weren't making some of the best calls, but that's life on the road. And you can't officiate. You can only do one of 3 things. You can either ref, play, or coach. And I came here to play the game, and that's what I should do. Not worry about the reffing. And so, in terms of that, I apologize to the team for putting them in that situation, having to claw back from that. And that also will never happen again. So.
Did the team give you a hard time about the last?
Oh yeah. I've heard a lot about that, but yeah, that's just between me and them. Sorry.
Was it kind of a frustrating day leading up to that for you anyway, just as far as making shots and?
Yeah, I had a 2-game stretch where I'm just struggling making shots. I wasn't able to, get in and get extra shots up because, my trainer kind of put me off getting extra shots up. He had said, just give your back a rest and all that stuff. And I finally got cleared after the Maryland game, and now I've been in there getting shots up, and my shots are falling now. So we'll see where that improvement comes from. And it was frustrating overall, but you got to move forward.
So what was wrong with your back then initially? Was it your back or was it a hip or what was it?
Well, it was like lower back. I fell on there's a back wing in your pelvis, and it hit on the floor, and it caused a bone bruise. But in terms of that, your back tries to protect itself and causes back spasms, so it makes your back really, really sore and tight. So that's all. And then after the Maryland game, I got cleared up pretty quick, and now I'm back to my normal routine.
What's the worst you've heard on the road?
The worst I've heard, probably my freshman year when they were making fun of my sister at IU. That was the worst I've ever heard.
Really? What were they saying?
I
say?
I don't want to talk about it.
Really?
Yeah.
So that hit you pretty hard on that
Yeah,
one.
and that was when I played really well. Then I was just really angry that whole game. I bet you they don't do that again.
So it sounds like you look forward to going down there and again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to going down there and getting the win.
Does that fuel your fire a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll never forgive them for what they said. So, it's. I'm sure you guys can go back and find out what they said, and I just don't want to talk about it. So.
How many free throws do you practice a day?
Probably. Well, outside of practice, probably come in and shoot about 400 or 500. Just making sure that my routine's right, form's perfect, and that carries over into the game. When you have that kind of mental focus and adding complexities to your free throw shots, then you get into the game. It's easy.
Right.
It's just 2 shots and that's it. So yeah, that's what we do.
Sounds like, especially when you get in these conference games, that's something you can be really proud of, your improvement when it comes to being at the line.
Right,
So,
exactly, and
yeah.
that's what I was discussing earlier. Is that you kind of develop that